Hello, my name is Dr. Richard E. Brown. Welcome to my Theology YouTube channel, which is focused on the often difficult topic of Christian theology. On this channel, theological topics are organized into playlists, with each playlist containing a series on a specific theological issue. Topics are best approached by starting at part one of a series and progressing in order, as later parts often build upon earlier parts. I was born and raised Roman Catholic and remained so until my mid-20s. I then met my wife, who was raised Lutheran. We attended Lutheran services for several years and were married in her family's Lutheran church that she grew up attending. We joined a Methodist church after starting a family and continued attending for more than a decade. A move across the country forced us to find a new church, which turned out to be Presbyterian. As luck would have it, these four denominations represent the four major schools of Western Christian theology: Roman Catholicism, Lutheranism, Arminian, and Reformed. For those not familiar, Roman Catholicism is the religion headed by the Pope. Lutheranism was founded by Martin Luther as a result of the Protestant Reformation. Reformed theology was founded by John Calvin, also as a result of the Protestant Reformation. Reformed theology is therefore often called Calvinism. Arminianism was founded by Jacobus Arminius as an alternative to Reformed theology. It was the basis for John Wesley starting Methodism and is therefore sometimes called Wesleyanism. And so Roman Catholics believe in Roman Catholic theology. Lutherans believe in Lutheran theology. This is straightforward and easy to remember. Both Presbyterians and Reformed churches believe in Reformed theology, and Methodists believe in Arminian theology. These symbols that you see represent these four systems. From left to right, the symbols are the Chi-Rho, the symbol of the Roman Catholic Church, the Lutheran cross, the Presbyterian seal, and the Methodist cross and flame. There are, of course, other major denominations such as Anglican and Eastern Orthodox, but these, for the most part, from a theological perspective, are evolutions of the four major systems. There are other large denominations such as Baptist and Pentecostal, but these are theologically fragmented, with different organizations having different, sometimes significantly different theologies. In addition to having attended Roman Catholic, Lutheran, Methodist, and Presbyterian churches, I have also been involved in various ministries with evangelical and dispensational churches. This variety of theological exposure in a personal context makes me particularly respectful of Christians with differing theological beliefs. Most denominations and independent churches have their theological beliefs clearly stated in a confession, a statement of faith, a catechism, or something similar. Sometimes these are many hundreds of pages, such as the larger Catechism for the Catholic Church, the Augsburg Confession for Lutherans, the Westminster Confession for Reformed and Presbyterians, and the Arminian Confession of 1621 for Methodists. Sometimes these are much less extensive, such as a statement of faith of an independent church that is typically only a few pages. With so many choices, how is one to decide which theological system best reflects the teachings of the Bible, and which beliefs best explain your Christian experiences personally and in your Christian community? Ultimately, how can you decide which theology best rings true to you and is worthy of your informed faith? These questions are most appropriately answered through theological examination, which is the study of God and all things as they relate to God. The goal of this channel is to objectively present scripture-based theology from a variety of perspectives without taking sides. This typically will involve looking at the writings of various theologians from the early church age through today and identifying where they tend to agree and where they tend to disagree. Having attended a variety of denominational churches, I can say that good and honest and informed Christians disagree on many theological issues, some being significant. I myself do not ascribe to any one major system in its entirety. all make good arguments for their system and good arguments as to the weaknesses of other systems. If this is your first time dipping your toes into the waters of theology, you must be prepared for an extensive vocabulary lesson. Theology, like every academic discipline, uses large amounts of technical jargon and specialized terms that have precise meanings when used in a theological context. For many, this will initially seem to be an insurmountable obstacle to the serious study of theology. Before you become familiar with some basic theological terms, certain sentences might as well be written in a foreign language. But as with a foreign language, most of the words do not involve difficult concepts and simply must be associated with their English equivalent. Buenos dias means nothing to someone without any exposure to Spanish, but poses no difficulty when explained that it simply means good day. Similarly, many theological terms will, upon first encounter, seem like they are from a foreign language, but oftentimes the meaning of the term is not difficult to understand. I have written a theology book with an extensive theological glossary with more than 500 entries. It is called Christian Theology and Denominational Variations. A PDF version is available for free through the link below. It is on my companion theology blog and resource site. There, you will find much theological material organized by topic. You can also participate in weekly discussion topics that have corresponding videos on this channel. With this, I will end this Welcome to Theology video. And I truly mean it. Welcome to theology in general, and welcome to my theology channel in particular. Theology is about better understanding divine truths, and this is important. John 4 verses 23 through 24 reads, "But a time is coming, and even now has arrived, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For such people the Father seeks to be his worshipers. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth." Hopefully this channel will better equip you to worship in spirit and truth. Thank you, and God bless.